again, everyone. Today I wanted to give you an update on my log where I'm keeping all the information about my traveler's notebooks, including the ones that I've sold and my current inventory. So you may remember, and I'll put a link below to that unboxing, even though at this point it doesn't really have anything to do with this video, but I'll put a link below to the unboxing of the Cheek Sparrow Hummingbird B6 Slim Folio, where I originally thought I was going to use that folio for this purpose, but I have since changed that, and now I am in this Sojourner B6 Slim Folio. So this is a Roadrunner folio with the special brown pocket, and I have a little Hobonichi folio tie here holding that together because I don't have a closure on this one. And you'll see if I don't, it's actually not so bad because it's been kind of pressed in between other traveler's notebooks, but it's pretty chock full and I don't want it to open up like that. So that's why I have the closure on it. So this notebook is one of the first, if not the first, I think it is actually the first Sojourner that I got. And I absolutely love this Roadrunner color. It's right in the pocket for my favorite leather color, where it's this sort of dark red, maroonish, I don't even think it runs brown. I would say it's a pretty good dark red, but you could say it's a dark red brown. And this is essentially what made me fall in love with Sojourner. So, and this special brown pocket is really great. I don't usually keep things in it. I often wonder, how practical is it for me to have a pocket on my folios, but I love the look, if nothing else. And I do sometimes put stuff in there, if nothing else, like a little affirmation sticker or something like that. But let's go ahead and get inside this thing and I'll show you what's in here. So I have let's go to the pen first. So this is a Sarasa Grand in the vintage, I think it's mustard yellow. And these are great pens. I actually am going to be posting an unboxing of a couple of these pens here shortly, or if I haven't already by the time I post this. But these are really great. My only complaint with this particular pen is that it does kind of hurt your fingers for long writing. If you're going to write for a while, it'll dig into your fingers a little bit because there's no cushion here. But it looks really pretty. It writes really well, which is the most important part. It's just a click pen, and then it has this little clip here, and it's a pretty good all-around pen. This is essentially the upgraded version of the plastic Zebra Sarasa pens, and this is part of the vintage line, which has these more vintagey colors. Okay, well, I'll just put that back in here. So the first notebook I have in here is this Midori MD notebook. I haven't labeled it yet because I only just was able to put pictures of my sold traveler's notebooks. So I'm going to go through that a little bit while I'm talking here. And I'm using my Canon Ivy printer for these pictures, and then I'm writing some notes of what it was and why I sold it. Usually it's just because, I didn't have a use for it, or it just wasn't my jam, given the color or something like that. But I did want to have a record of it. And sometimes I'll just do the front because there's nothing really special about it otherwise. Or sometimes I'll do the whole back so you can see. And then you'll, like here, this is the scalloped pockets. So I just kind of wanted to show the inside there. And so that's about it in here. I'll just keep flipping through. But like I said, the color doesn't always come out very accurate with this printer. But it still does let me see fairly accurately what I parted with. And it was actually kind of good to go through this and do the printing of the photos, because I realized, I feel okay about getting rid of these because they weren't really notebooks that I was using, and I really do like to use them. That's not to say I don't still have notebooks that I'm not using. But I do like to use them as much as I can. And to the extent I'm not using them, I would like someone else to have them and love them. So that's it for that notebook. And then in this notebook, I have my current inventory, and I'll show you how much of a mess it is. Okay, so so I have a little index here. So I have my Chic Sparrow inventory, my Speckled Fawns inventory, other traveler's notebooks, because the Speckled Fawns and Chic Sparrow are probably the ones I have the most of. Although I have acquired some more Sojourner notebooks since I put this together, so maybe I would have had a separate section for that now. And then I have accessories, things that I've dedicated to certain purposes, and that really needs to be updated because I've changed that around a lot. And then I have them listed by size, inserts by size, and then I have a wish list in the back. But as you will see, there are a lot of crossed out things that I've changed. Why did I do this in paper? and like, here's my other TN inventory. It's kind of overflowing. It's a little nuts. And some of them, I had to cross out because I got rid of them. So this was good in theory. I actually refer to this a lot. So because I'm like, whatever happened to that one notebook? Do I still have that? And so I looked it up here. And I have two separate sections. Like, this is by size, and then the maker is on this side. So this is not a continuation of. I don't have that many notebooks. So okay, outside of that, I have a Hobonichi B6 Slim. I forget what these are called. They're like a file folder or something, but it's just folio style. So it slips. There's a little plastic piece here that slips into the back of the folio. And then I basically have business cards from different companies related to Traveler's Notebooks or that sell Traveler's Notebooks. And then I have some invoices in here, or coupons, something like that. And then I have more back here. So that's pretty much it. This does have the natural folio pockets on the inside. I think that's usually the default from Sojourner, unless it's a special edition or you specified with them that you want a different leather on the inside. And I think that this particular leather that this Roadrunner is in is a little too thick to do on the inside pockets, so I doubt they would do that. But they might do the special brown. Okay, so that's it. That was just a quick walkthrough of that. And I know it seems a little crazy to have a whole notebook of sold and inventory traveler's notebooks, but it is something that I refer to, and it's kind of nice to have. And it is what it is, let's just say. All right, but that's it for today. Feel free to like and or subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks for joining me.